held at various places in Klang, Kota Baharu and Seremban, the Dinihari Dinar program is aimed to propagate the usage of dinar to the community. The capital's Islamic finance is at one of the locations in Bukit Damansara to have a look at these events and the subsequent muamalah, zuk and the wakalah. I am now with one of the wakalah, Haji Awaluddin from Wakalah Al-Fitrah, to change my fiat into dinars and dirhams.
You want to buy 8 dinar and 10 dirham.
Okay.
Thank you. I must count my money. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I sell.
I buy.
Well, we've been doing this program for about 3 to 4 months now. We started it because there was a lot of people that were asking questions and there was no platform for us to explain what the dinar is, how to use it. So we decided to come up with these seminars that basically educated the people in making transactions where you could buy and educating them in general about Islamic muamalat, things like that. At the very beginning, because so many people were interested to find out more about the dinar and dirham, and it was such a hot topic, but no one knew where to look. Even on the internet, there wasn't a lot of places where they could look and things like that. So when we first started doing the dinar and dirham, there was a huge response. When we first started doing the Dinihari, there was a huge response from the public.
How do I check the price for dinar and dirham? And are there any other places to change my fiat into dinar and dirham other than here?
Yes, there's a website online, www.islamicmint.com.my, where you can check the pricing of the dinar and dirham. It's got charts from when we first started, or at the beginning of the year, I think. So you can check the entire history of all the pricing.
In what denominations do you mint the dinar?
The dinar comes in 5 denominations: half dinar, 1 dinar, 2, 5, and 8.
Why half and why 8? Because it sounds quite unusual.
Half dinar is because when you have 20 dinar, to pay zakat, you have to have a half dinar. That's why it was minted, for the specifications of paying zakat.
8 dinar?
8 dinar is because it actually comes the closest to being 1 ounce. And so we thought that we should mint it.
We are here in Taman Tun Dr. Ismail, Kuala Lumpur, where there are 15 to 20 shops accepting dinar and dirham for their business. On this row alone, there are 3 outlets accepting dinar and dirham, 2 of which are owned by non-Muslims. Amongst the more than 3,000 businesses accepting dinar and dirham is Rus Aladdin Restaurant, owned by Amir Azmi and Haslin Hashim.
Why did you decided to accept dinar and dirham as payment for the foods and drinks that you serve in Rus Aladdin Restaurant?
Rus Aladdin agreed to accept dinar and dirham currency as our mode of payment was because January to encourage and support the usage of this currency, specifically among the Muslims and among Malaysians in general in their everyday activities.
And how has the response been so far towards using dinar and dirham as a mode of payment for the food that you serve?
It was rather very slow at first, but months after months, more and more of our patrons started to use dinar and dirham currency at our restaurant to pay for their food and drinks.
What are your thoughts or your aspirations for the coming new year?
Rus Aladdin is looking forward for more and more awareness campaign, especially on this dinar and dirham currency, because we as Muslim should be the one to highly appreciate the Islamic currency in general.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Azlin.
The following are events taking place in the near future. Any organizations or companies wishing to advertise any upcoming events concerning Islamic finance, be they forums or conferences, products or book launches, suku issuances or personal movements, do contact the Islamic Finance team at Capital TV or simply email us at islamicfinance@capitaltv.my. It is hoped that the first episode of the new year would bring the viewers a new perspective on Islamic finance. Should there be any comments, suggestions or inquiries, do send us an email at islamicfinance@capitaltv.my. With that, see you again next time and Assalamualaikum.